Faifra, obviously, she's residing there, so it's gonna be a matchup they should be familiar with.
Yeah, they've played a lot, these two, and I know Faifra is very comfortable in the matchup, and Baali is, I don't know if he's comfortable, but he's definitely played it a lot. I think Baali finds Joker kind of annoying, but and Faifra, she plays it in a way that I think Baali also finds a bit annoying sometimes.
Yeah, these are two of the Swedish invitees showing why they were invited to this tournament. Just really going on a tear.
It's crazy to think about that Baali is guaranteed 5th, and until Bumpy just pulled out like 1,500 kroner, he wasn't even gonna be here.
Baali was the voting, that's true.
Which is just insane to think about. Baali getting 5th place over all these good players, and he wasn't. If it wasn't for Bumpy, he wouldn't be here.
Yeah, Bambi made a good choice there. Definitely,
Yeah.
he's got great taste.
He put his money where they actually mattered.
Like because the other candidate was Melud, and I put respect on Melud's name. Melud is cracked, but I don't see Melud making this dream run.
5th place, that would be really hard.
And this is just, Baali keeps making these runs too. Smashburg, Siege, top 6. This tournament now, top 6.
We have a peach problem.
And not only that, but to get to this point, he also had to beat Fine Balloon, which has been playing on fire this tournament.
Yeah, but that matchup is terrible.
True.
But I mean, every matchup seems terrible.
Then again, Zach, Fine Balloon beat Melly Magron.
Yeah, but he's just cracked, dude. You're right.
Yeah.
Speaking of cracked though, Baali getting that first stock against Faifra. Just playing solid neutral, and that's what he's known for doing. I actually think he hasn't been hitting crazy combos this tournament.
No, there hasn't been any of the Mutace combos, and an unfortunate death there from Bambi, for Baali, but a great down gun from Faifra. We talked about it earlier with Radagast, that it's really signature for Faifra to use those guns like that.
Yeah, Faifra has this very distinct playstyle, right? Not a lot of jokers play like Faifra. Because Faifra tends to like play very passive, be very slippery, as a lot of jokers tends to be, but then she suddenly like does random burst options in. And it's not random really, but it is supposed to be hard to predict.
It feels random.
Yes, and that's exactly, you want it to be as random as possible, because then it gets harder to predict, right?
I think her playstyle
I think they
is
call that a mix-up.
Something like that.
She has a very interesting playstyle though, because it relies a lot on like hard reads, and there aren't a lot of like up-and-coming high-level players who necessarily are willing to go for the high-risk, high-reward options.
Yeah, for sure. And I also think that attributes to what some people would say is Faifra's inconsistency, is that she's more willing to just like pull the trigger on that gun and take those high-risk, high-rewards. So sometimes her highs are so high, and then she gets some lows sometimes because she's more daring.
Yeah, right now, very close game. I think neither player has really been like in control of the pace. It's mostly just been back and forth between these two. But Baali just slightly ahead in the damage output, finding the kills a bit earlier. Whoa!
Whoa! That looked on purpose. I don't know if it...
Oh my god.
That was on purpose.
That was on purpose, yeah. Recognizing the shield is low and then just going for the F smash. I like that from Faifra.
Yeah, and right now, we're looking at a completely even game. This Arsene has got to go. Oh, but smacking that Arsene away too. That's gotta hurt with a crown. Pointy as well.
Yeah, being left alone without Arsene, you have a mountain to climb to take the stock before you get fair.
It's the summit, so Baali really ready to scale it as well. Getting game 1 right now.
I like that, Norman. Thank you so much.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
You're good sometimes.
Thank you.
You
guys are good too.
I don't know if
sometimes.
anyone told you that.
No one's told me that before. Thank you guys very much.
That's good.
This has really made my day better.
Yeah.
Who's gonna tell him?
Forget about it, Ko.
Forget about it, Ko.
All right, moving into game 2. I think Baali, like you talked about it earlier, these, like, lately, Baali has been leveling up.
Yes.
Like, he's here to stay on the top of the Nordics, I think. At least for now, he's been very consistently doing, like, deep runs at the larger events, events that really matter. And last ranking, you know, the Nordic ranking, barely making a cut in the top 20. I think this time we might be seeing Baali way higher.
Baali's looking like a top 10 player in the Nordics.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to see him going to a tournament outside of the Nordics. Because this Peach is looking disgusting so far.
For sure.
And we've seen Faifra go on massive runs at these out-of-country tournaments. She's someone who travels, grinds a lot. Whereas Baali, I don't really think we see him a lot outside of the Nordics.
I don't think so either.
Not enough.
I can't remember the last time.
Whoa.
Actually. It's more than that when people travel here, Baali can make some moves, sure.
Yeah. And Faifra there with a bit of sus DI, almost like, oh, I gotta make the bus back to Skåne. It's the last bus.
Quickly, it's getting late. I gotta go home. Gotta find my wire.
Oh, and now the ledge trapping from Baali is so nice. Just the pressure putting on with these float castles. Faifra, of course, making her way back, but not without a fight first. Oh,
That's gonna be nah, dude. That umbrella, like
Nice bait.
I hate it. I get so annoyed when I see it. The umbrella, like how do you edgeguard that? So hard. And Baali is definitely good at using it too. Like, oh, you got the back here though. That's how you do it.
yeah. And this matchup in general, I don't think it's really going to be explosive either way. It's a matchup where both players really just need to feel each other out. Peach's float is good, but Joker has tools to stuff it out.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I feel like Peach actually puts Joker in some uncomfortable disadvantage positions that very few characters actually put him in.
Really? How so?
I mean, like, Joker has a lot of good tools to get out of disadvantage with, like, the different ways that he can, like, move and like, with the guns and stuff. But Peach, due to her float, is very good at, like, moving barely outside of ranges of things.
Yeah.
And that makes it so that Faifra had, like, I mean, Baali has the option to actually whiff punish things that very rarely are whiff punished.
Yeah, I fully agree. Yeah, you make a good point there. And I think Baali as well is like very good at doing that because Faifra is very slippery. I talked about it briefly earlier. Like Joker and Faifra are very good at just getting out of disadvantage, staying in that range where it's so hard to actually keep them pinned down at ledge and in the air. What is happening? Where's Peach? I just looked back at the screen and Peach
She
is
headed
gone.
out.
She despawned, bro.
Peach took the bus away. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Going back to my castle. I don't want to be on this stage. It's like a hollow castle. I want my real castle.
Nah, a bastion, bro. What even does that word mean?
Bastion. It's like a fancy way of saying, I don't know, fortress or something.
Isn't that where all the piglins are?
Piglins? Oh,
yeah,
right,
that's
the
true.
bastion. We got some blackstone, and this doesn't look like that bastion, bro.
Oh, this is hollow.
Yeah, right.
True.
You guys are professional yappers.
For
Yeah,
real.
dude.
That was actually straight
That
up
was the
like
biggest
we were
amount of
talking
yapping.
nothing for 30 seconds.
Homie said nothing.
Never mentioned
Are we
Minecraft.
talking about enough Minecraft yet? Steve is out.
Are
Alright.
blocks real, guys?
Well, we're having a
into our
casting
last
block
hit.
right now.
We're getting into this
True.
last hit. Oh, that snipe is not enough. The Arson comes out clutch. Doesn't find the Nair.
That's crucial.
That dash attack could have been punished.
Oh.
Forward air.
And
Oh
now
my
on the
God.
stage as well, this ledge trapping position, you need... Oh, the down air is going to send the wrong way.
Legendary down there, of course. Always been such a good... Oh, the Nair!
So much being covered.
He has it covered.
Wow. I mean, everything was covered there at the end. The turnips as well, just covering the low recoveries, and then Baali himself being higher to cover in case Faifra goes high and tries to mix up that way. It seemed really hard. You talked about earlier with a difficult position that Peach puts Joker in. We saw it right there.
I have to say, I'm surprised, not because I don't rate Baali, but I thought Faifra would have the upper hand here, but Baali really utilizing Peach's tools.
Faifra usually also wins this, but Baali has just been on something.
true.
Check him controller, like...
I mean,
something
check
is
her
going-
controller too, because we've seen, of course, Faifra is repping the new box. Only 3 months old, as we've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3
So-
moons, bro.
There might be aspects of her play that are like a bit off from what they might have been like previously. Of course, though, she has been on fire this bracket, so it's
Yeah.
like hard to say.
Yeah, really, you're so right for that. And again, even though Baali has been playing out of his mind, I usually see him hitting way more of those Mudays-esque combos.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. And we talked about like the monumental rise of Baali lately. It honestly reminds me of like Mudays back in the day when suddenly Mudays just became like super good. It goes so quickly, and I mean Baali's been doing so phenomenally that it kind of just evokes those memories.
Raw F smash right there.
That's
That-
the Faifra classic.
yeah, that was beautiful. I just have to point out though, the fact that we're talking about like Baali not hitting these raw confirms that he's known for, and yet he's doing so well. And I think that is something that like might be instrumental in how like much Baali has improved, because you aren't better than what you're playing at your worst. And when Baali is not even hitting his crazy confirms, his neutral is still so solid
That's a
that
really
he's
good
making
point.
it this
That's
far
a
into
really
bracket.
good point.
Yeah, and we all know how crazy Faifra is at her absolute peak. We also know that sometimes the mentality can get in the way, sometimes a lot of stuff can get in the way, and
I definitely feel like Faifra has improved at the mentality
yes,
part, though.
yeah, 100%. But the inconsistencies are still there, right? I think Baali, the biggest strength of Baali is like very consistent. I rarely see Baali perform badly.
Yeah, you can't really mentally damage Baali.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh, he heard us.
Good grab there from Faifra, just swinging out of that. No, that's my best chance of not taking like a million damage right here.
Almost a turnaround as well, going away from the stage or away from the ledge, and then actually turning it around towards the ledge is very huge, and Baali almost pulling it off.
Ooh. This game, though, Faifra is fighting back really valiantly. I'm loving the movement in neutral from these two players. It's so nice to see the dance of Smash Ultimate.
Oh yeah, and it's so like intricate because sometimes it's like the little float back and then Faifra going for something and then you get the punish. It's so like that the margins are so small that the amount of focus this takes. There's a reason why people have headaches when they're done with the bracket, right?
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Oh, another. So Baali has been doing a lot of rising fairs from ledge, and Faifra has not caught onto it. Faifra wants to catch Baali, like panicking from ledge, but Faifra has not been ready for the. Oh my God! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Okay.
Hold up.
Are we looking at the curtains of this set right now? Oh, maybe not though.
Just getting that start, though, that's so important. Just starting it off with 84% and just extending on that. Ball is looking hot.
Oh, for real. Baali is looking so strong. Once again, an edgeguard situation. This is where Baali has been making his money so far.
Yeah, and the forward air is so like... the forward air jump scares you because Peach goes very far forward while she does it. In addition to that, the move is very big. So Faifra gets caught by it a lot, and we do see, like you said, the curtains might be closing, but the hinges are a little rusty because it's not fully closing just yet. Faifra has something left to say.
Oh, gets the Rebels guard though.
Ooh, almost gets sniped.
Oh, that's it though!
The nair,
Baali, 3-0
Wow.
to move into top 4 of Ultimate Nordic Summit.
From last place last year
Yeah.
to top 4 this year.
Who is
This
this?
rise has been so monumental. And Ball is just showing his strength and how he's optimized the Peach gameplay. And I would say, in Europe especially, I feel like Peach as a top tier is underrepresented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got like Robin GG in Germany, who's pretty good. But like, there's not a lot of Peach in Europe.
You got Carnage too in
True.
England.
But Baali, I mean, he's looking closer and closer to like, actually like, looking at maybe best Peach in Europe soon. I mean, that was such a clinic.
Short time. It's pronounced Carnage?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
think so.
Kanage?
I thought it was like Carnage, like
anyway.
I always thought it was
It's
Kanage.
like Khan, like you're the king, like Genghis Khan.
Speaking
and
of
then
kings,
Carnage,
though,
like Carnage.
We got a king here on the couch with us. Baali, you were balling in that set. That was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I've played versus Faifra a lot. Not actually lately, really, because I've moved to Stockholm and all that. But we used to play like every weekly, every monthly in Skåne. I was her bracket demon for a long time before she really stepped up and like became great. And then she actually beat me so many times that she like overtook my very dominant like head-to-head record. So we've played back and forth. We know each other's playstyle really well, and I feel like I've improved a lot the last couple of months. And I guess that was enough to really like that. Combined with being comfortable in the both player and character matchup, just worked out.
Yeah, but so when is the last time you beat Faifra? Do you even remember?
No. Probably some Skåne local sometime.
But is it a while ago?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
so you feel like you've improved a lot these last couple of months. What do you feel like you've improved at specifically?
I've been playing a lot more patient. I've been, because like a lot of these matchups, like Joker and Rob, when I played KP and stuff like that, it's a lot about when you play Peach. It's about don't let them anti-air you, because Peach really wants to do this, like float down airs and like short up landing nairs and stuff like that. And a lot of it is just stay on the ground and chill, and then let them come to you, and then burst option when it's like the least expected. Basically, I'm also becoming a lot better at anti-airing people. I used to just stand in shield a lot, but now I will fight people approaching me. I will do short up nairs with Peach, because that's just a big hitbox now. I'll be like, don't touch me. Stuff like that is what I've been doing better.
So you've been going from 13th last summit to top 4 this time. You've gotten a monstrous run so far. How are you feeling about your play?
Good, I have to say. I mean, I feel like I'm playing maybe better than ever. It's been shaky this weekend. I mean, losing to both Dragon and almost losing to Maple Gold. And I mean, KP destroyed me. He's playing really well, of course, but that was like not really close. But I do feel like I'm playing really good, and I did beat Irefuse, who I'm playing next. So that's gonna be interesting.
You're playing Hope next.
Right, I just lost. Never
Yeah.
mind. I'm playing Hope. Oh no. I always think about like there was one local in Copenhagen where I played Hope, and I don't know if I've ever been that destroyed. It's either versus Hope or Lance that I've been most destroyed in my career.
He's crazy.
He's crazy, and he does like run up jab, and it just hits me, and it does that all game, and then I die. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
got a
We talked a
Theocraft
lot
now.
about your like monumental rise these past like months. You've been very consistently good, and I wanted to ask you, just like, what do you do for practice? What changed? Why do you think it is that these past few months suddenly
I guess
it's been so?
a little paradoxical, but I actually haven't played that much these past months. When I do practice, I make sure to like, hit somebody up on Discord and grind for like a few hours, and I make sure to stay away from quick play, even though KP preaches that it's how he got good. I don't know. I think a lot of this is just I practice a lot. I have practiced a lot, but like taking few breaks now and then and coming back with a fresh mindset just helps a lot.
Well,
I think that makes sense.
You heard it here first, folks. If you want to get good at Smash, stop playing right now.
That's not
Stop playing right
That's
now.
exactly what he said.
Yeah.
That's
This guy
exactly
here-
what you said.
This
yeah.
guy here, Zach, he got better when they quit playing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not true.
How did VIP bracket go?
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're moving on. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, get out of here, Andrew.
We're gonna be seeing,
move on.
But yeah,
Andrew.
we are
All
going
right.
to be seeing you.
We see you later.
More
yeah.
See you
later,
later.
Baali. Good luck in your next set, but now we're moving in to the winners finals. We got the battle between Norway and Sweden. Anvil versus KP, the rematch.
Wow. So this ended 3-2 in Anvil's favor in pools.
Yeah.
KP obviously looking for the revenge, of course, with the Rob.
This says a lot about how stacked that pool was. That's
Yeah.
like the death pool.
Yeah.
And who are the other people in that pool?
It was Maple Gold and it was Sun.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
well, top 2 is very stacked, and the 2 others are still very
wasn't
good.
KP like... Yeah, he was 9th seed. It's insane.
Yeah.
He wasn't even 2nd seed in his own pool.
Yeah.
And now he's guaranteed top 3 at Ultimate Nordic Summit.
Never underestimate Gothenburg as a region.
Never underestimate the skill that Bark KP has.
KP's just different.
Never, what? Never underestimate the skill that Bark Wizzy don't have. Yeah,
KP's just a different animal.
true. Yeah. But are you the same beast and a different animal?
What the fuck does that mean?
But how can you have played a character for 9 months and then come here and just get to winners finals
There's
in
this-
such a stacked tournament like that?
There's this
Rob
magical...
is pretty broken. so-
Yeah, and there's also this magical concept that I feel like I haven't fully grasped yet called fundamentals. And KP,
I don't know her.
Yeah, and KP is just crazy with those fundamentals, man.
True. Very true, Simon.
Yeah.
But
Are we seeing Anvil's Peach?
that would be crazy.
I think
Anvil's pitch would not go hard.
both of these players are really good fundamentally.
Yeah.
They're fundamental, bro.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Anvil is so
funding
interesting.
men.
So
Yeah,
Anvil
they're
has
funding.
told...
Yes, we're doing a
whoa,
button
whoa, the jump
Okay,
scare.
Chris, I am coming backstage to production and kicking you off if you don't stop with that shit.
All right, though, moving into winners finals,
think-
Anvil
yeah,
versus
button check.
KP. Oh,
KP always asks for a button check.
Yeah.
damn, that's crazy.
I know because I have like this mental.
So he wants to button
Yeah,
check,
you're
but he
such an
still hasn't
empath.
hit his